work efficiently.
On the ground to third. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. No throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Anthony Volpe with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Austin Wells with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And a base hit into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. Zach Nieto with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
On the ground to the left, Jeter. In there safely.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Correa for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1.
Off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing and a miss.
Outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not.
That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
charged. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. All game long.
Check swing. Went around. And the count 1-1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can.
At the belt and fires. That's a little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bounce to the right. Knocks it down. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins slug their way to a win in this one.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout.
Here's a 1-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Matt McClain with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And stepping in is the speedy Curtis Granderson. Rocketed out towards right center. Nice grab.
Well, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is popped up. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down. That to right. And that one is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Checks over to first, back safely. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Over to first, and he's safe. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Again to first, and again he's back safely. Carroll leads off first with 2 down to the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Line drive. Nice grab.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Their heads. Tapped softly on the ground. What a stop. The throw, and they get the out. Ground ball right side. Stops it on a slide. Over to first. And it's in time. Wow, what a play on both ends for the out. So 2 down now. Set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, 1 away. The Yankees looking to rally.
Boy.
Out towards right center field. Full extension, makes the catch. The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. So man aboard, Mark McGwire up next for the A's. The solo homer his first time. Ball 1 there. McGwire in his rookie season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 1-0. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer, his second home run of the game. It's 4-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. In there safely.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Fastball almost got him there. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. The wind of the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3-2. And there's ball four.
Runner, take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And up next for New York, Babe Ruth.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Why to kick the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And he dropped it. Junior. The pitch. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number one.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game. The slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Back to the mound. Cal gets it over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now the first baseman,
Garrett Cooper steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. Eddie Murray. Lyles back to work. That one ripped left field. And it hits the top of the wall. Gordon throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2.
the third baseman, Robinson.
So digging in, Brooks Robinson. This guy, Junior. Hit weakly on the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. Hard hit, right side. Arcia whips it to first. That's the now he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. And that is that. New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. Really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And stepping in for New York, now it's going to be Ronnie Mauricio. Trammell. Feed to second, that's one. How about that double play? Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jason Bay. Bounce to third. Nice stop. The throw. Guillorme to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
In this game, they're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Ronnie Mauricio with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Bay. And that one is lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Pete Alonso.